Now I may not be the worst or the best, but you gotta respect my
Hello,
honesty.
and welcome to the
And I may
Sharon
break your
Binford Show,
heart,
where we
but
talk
I really
about
think
all
anybody
things
is bothering
fabulous.
me.
Today, I
So
would
you
like
can
to
take
do
this chance
another
in the end,
segment on
everybody's gonna
manners
be
that
wondering
matter,
how you
but it's really
deal.
about
You might say
social
this is
norms, and that
ludicrous,
is
but tie your
staying to the right.
Now, why do we stay to the right? It's so that there aren't human traffic jams. If you're on a sidewalk and there's people walking this direction and there's people walking this direction, then everybody needs to stay on the right, okay? If you're in a group of 4 people and you're walking down the sidewalk and the sidewalk really only could fit 4 people abreast, you can't walk like that, okay? You need to get behind each other. You can switch it up. I know it's really tough when all of your friends are talking, and figure it out, people. But you really can't walk 4 across, because then nobody can come the other direction or you're pushing them out into the road. And also, if someone behind you is walking faster, they can't pass you without being kind of rude. Different story when we're talking about an escalator. If you're on an escalator, you really should only be going whatever direction the escalator is going. If you have kids and they're running around all those escalators, first off, it's just not safe. And secondly, it's annoying to everybody else. But if you're standing on the escalator, which who stands on an escalator? Like, if the reason why you're taking the escalator is because you're handicapped, then that's another story. But if the reason why you're taking the escalator is because it's faster, then yeah, it's only faster if you walk on the escalator. The escalator was invented by Jesse Reno, and he actually invented it as a ride. But when they started using them in malls and things, they did them to make people move faster. Yeah, it was actually first introduced at Coney Island, which is kind of cool. So we could go check it out, I guess, if we wanted to. But if you're standing on the escalator, you really do need to stay to the right. That way, if somebody else wants to walk and use the escalator for its real purpose, which is to get somewhere faster, you need to be able to they need to be able to pass you on the left. It's just like driving a car. The only person that should be in the left lane is the person that's passing. If you're not passing anyone, stay to the right, because there might be somebody behind you that wants to pass you. Make sure that this social norm is perpetuated. Now, I know how it was perpetuated in my life. Oh my gosh. So it was almost like a rite of passage in my high school. I went to White Plains Public High School, and it was awesome. We had like tiers and tiers of different fields and just lands, and it was awesome. It was a great school. Still is a great school, I think. When you're a freshman, you're coming from either Highlands or Eastview or some other random school. And I went to Highlands, so I know I just think the hallways weren't large enough. But I have like vivid memories of just like the traffic jam of people that would be in those, you were just like squeezing up against each other to like get to your class, and like you would get in so much trouble if you were late, and it was like virtually impossible to be on time because there was such traffic jams in the middle school hallways. But then when you got to high school, like the seniors and juniors took it upon themselves to like yell at you if you were on the wrong side of the hallway walking. And I'm kind of glad that they did, because there were no traffic jams in those hallways. None. It was totally self-regulated, and it was awesome. So like the first few days, like, yeah, as a freshman, you got it by the end of the week. Like, stay to the right. You did not veer over into the left at all, because someone would tell you what's up, and you didn't really want that your first week in high school. How awkward is that like dance you do with people where you're like, oh. No, like, let's just stop. Let's make that dance go extinct, because we always all go to the right. Thank you for watching the Sharon Binford Show. I hope that you always stay to the right, and that you don't run into anyone that's on the left or coming your way in some... Anyway, it might be different in other countries, I don't know. But I know in America, we always go to the right. So, keep that in mind the next time you go out in public.